Well, hello there, and welcome to your October's numerology. Can you believe that we're already in October? I mean, we're just like flying through 2025. It's amazing. It really feels like we're just skating right on through. It's a trip, I'll tell you. But good thing about this is October's astrology, not too shabby. Not too shabby. So here we are. Welcome to Metaphysical Roundtable. I'm Jennifer. This is one of my co-hosts, Mouse. Sorry, I'm like trying to do this backwards. Mouse, and Mercury, the cat, not the planet, is also here. So, the overview of October's numerology, astrology. Now, I usually do not cover like all the transits and all the things that's going on with Mercury and like the moon because they move really fast. But I'm going to cover a couple of things going on with Mercury in October. So October 1st, we have Mercury square Jupiter. Typically, squares are challenging times. It's a challenging moment. But when anything is square a positive planet like Jupiter, it's really good. It's a lot of positive stuff. So we got a lot of positive stuff going on with our communication on October 1st, maybe the 2nd, because again, Mercury moves pretty fast. On the 6th, we have a full moon in Aries that hits its peak at 11:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Mercury is moving into Scorpio. Now, with this full moon in Aries, this is sort of us just waving off all of the chaos that we have had this month in September with the eclipses. So we're finally putting all of that energy behind us and moving ahead. And again, this is why October is just it's a better time. Better, it's just not as chaotic or as challenging as September has been. So Mercury moves into Scorpio same day as the full moon in Aries on October 6th. Then on the 11th, we have Venus opposing Saturn. Venus is in its fall position. Venus is in Virgo still on the 11th. And I mean, really, not a lot of planets are happy being in picky Virgo. Mercury loves being in Virgo, but it rules Virgo. But Venus is like not loving it. So having that pickiness with relationships and opposing Saturn at the same time, it's going to be a challenging couple of days. Just a couple, because on the 13th, Venus moves into Libra. Venus loves being in Libra. Venus rules Libra and Taurus. So happy. We're in a good space. Also on the 13th, we have Pluto going direct at 10:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Venus is now opposing Neptune because Neptune is in Aries still. And so now we have Venus opposing Neptune. So those oppositions, not super happy, fantastic when it comes to like our relationships or even like money. But it's not going to last that long because Neptune is retrograde and, we've already passed like Saturn, when Venus came out of Virgo and went into Libra, we've already passed that too. So we're getting there, but there's a week here that's going to be a little bit rough on our relationships. Yeah. On the 21st, we have a new moon in Libra that hits its peak at 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is literally just before it moves into Scorpio. Like literally the moon is moving into Scorpio 3 hours later. This is how, again, this new moon, it is in the last tiny little bit of Libra. On the 22nd, we have the sun moving into Scorpio, and we have Neptune retrograding back into Pisces. So now we have Saturn and Neptune back into Pisces. On the 29th, we have Mercury moving into Sagittarius. And of course, on the 31st, we have Halloween. however you wish to celebrate that, however, like whatever's going on with your calendar, your religion, your beliefs, whatever. I hope you have a great day. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I am. Okay, so we end the month with Uranus in Gemini, retrograde, Jupiter in Cancer, Venus is in Libra, the Sun and Mars are in Scorpio, Mercury is in Sagittarius, Pluto is in Aquarius until 2044. Pisces is now holding North Node, Neptune, and Saturn, which are both retrograde, and South Node is in Virgo. So we have 3 planets retrograde. South Node is the only thing that we have in Earth, so we're a little ungrounded right now. We have 1 planet in fire, 3 in air, and in water we have 4 planets plus the Sun and North Node. So this could really be emotional. Okay, so we really do need some grounding energy, just having South Node in Earth, and we need some grounding energy. So the crystal of the month is Smoky Quartz. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is such a beautiful specimen. Oh, look at all the colors, all the sorry, I'm trying to show it. And all you can see is my ring lights. I'm so sorry about that. But look at just all this pretty colors in this stone. It's so gorgeous. And here is a sphere so that you can kind of see the difference. There's lots of different variations of Smoky Quartz, but these are so beautiful and I love them. And Smoky Quartz is very grounding. It is associated with the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus, is my favorite chakra. But this stone is it's full of stability. It's a grounding stone. It's a ground of stability. It helps connect us to Mother Earth. It's just amazing. And I thought this is perfect for this month. So the information, where I received all of this information, where I got the information, is going to be listed in the description below. But I got it from HimalayanSaltFactory.com and thecrystalcouncil.com, along with some books, again, listed in the description below. But I really like to give those websites a shout out. And I've talked about the Crystal Council before, but I really like their website. I really do. Lots of good information. So, Smoky Quartz, it helps with focus and clearing a wandering mind. So if you can't keep keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the ball, this is a great stone to have on your desk. Oh my gosh. ADHD queen right here. Love this. It fuels drive and determination, helps reinforce self-control. Excuse me, sorry. It assists in making dreams a reality. And with that, I don't mean that the stone is actually going to say, oh, I see that you're dreaming about that, I'm going to make it happen. No, it encourages you. It gives you that energy to work with that. So it's used a lot in manifesting. And as I have said so many times before, manifesting is not sitting on your ass, drinking a Coors and watching The Love Boat. It's not. Manifesting is work. It's putting in the effort and spirit meeting you the rest of the way. Put in the work. This stone is going to help you do that. It's going to help get you the energy, the fuel, the drive, the determination. We like that. It also helps dissolve and transmute negative energy, lower vibrational energies, stagnant or unwanted energies. We're detoxing that stuff out, especially after the eclipses that we just had. It also helps instill emotional calm, so it helps people with anxiety and depression. Fantastic, fantastic stone. Sorry, I just had a major coughing fit. I've been doing a lot of cleaning out here, and the dust has been giving me some mild asthma issues lately. because I've been cleaning out so much. And I even disturbed a mouse with my coughing fit. Pretty crazy. But go check out Smoky Quartz, like in your local metaphysical shops. Any place that sells crystals is going to have Smoky Quartz, because this is a very popular stone. It really is. And even when I have small pieces of it, it sells really quickly. But it is just gorgeous. Look at all the veins in that and the variations. It's a beautiful stone. So go check it out. You'll love it. It's great for this month, for October. It's great for October. It's a very grounding stone. And I do feel like we're going to need that, especially after the chaos that we've had in this month in September with the eclipses. Well, before we see what's going on with your individual life path numbers, I will be reading, as usual today, from the Numerology Oracle cards, which I actually read from that book because it's so full of good information, and the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So those are the two decks that I'll be reading from today, also listed in the description below. But I hope you all have a fantastic month of October, and let's see what's going on with your individual numerology. Well, hello, Life Path 3. October for you is a 22-4 month, which means, and if I'm not mistaken, recently you did have an 11-2 month, but I digress. But a 22-4 month means that you are going to be feeling the vibration, you're going to be feeling the energy of both the 4 and its master number counterpart, the 22. So, let's get into this. The 4 is all about work. And I'm just going to be real honest with you. This is not, it's not a bad time. I am a 22-4, but this is not a bad time. It's not. It's a time of building. It's a time of cleaning out the clutter. It's a time of putting things in order. It really is a time of organizing your life. I say this because all of September, that is what I've been doing. And because, you know, in September, we were all in our life path numbers, right, for the month. And so all this month, I have been cleaning out everything. I have a huge mess all over the place because I have just been cleaning out. Pretty interesting. Again, I digress. But the thing is, when you're cleaning out all that clutter and you're like trying to put your life in order and you're getting organized, what you're doing is you're making room so that you can build relationships, so that you can build the structure of relationships, whether this is family or friendships or businesses, whatever kind of relationships that you are building in your community, with your book club, I don't know, whatever you got going. This is the time. It's the time to clean out all the clutter so that you have space and time to build and work on relationships. The 4 vibration is a very practical, it's a very constructive vibration. It's very industrious, and it is definitely focused on manifesting. And manifesting, as I have said a million times, and I even said in the intro, manifesting is not sitting on your ass on the couch, drinking a Coors and watching The Love Boat. Manifesting is work. It's getting out there and it's putting the energy in and showing Spirit, this is what I'm doing. And Spirit jumps in and says, I can help you out with the last mile of that. We'll see. I know. But the thing about it is that the 4 vibration has a lot of endurance. It's very focused. It is the energy that is just like, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until it's done, which has a good and a bad quality. But we'll get into the shadow side in 2 seconds. The mantra of the 4 is, I am a builder, confident and steadfast, endurance, seeking order and accomplishment. That is exactly what that 4 vibration wants. And with the lesson of it is to take one step after another with patience and an open mind. This is leading us into those shadow sides, which you need to be careful of, Life Path 3, because you're very cheerful. You're very optimistic. So, the shadow side here is the industrious 4 vibration wants to keep going, wants to do everything, wants to get everything done, wants to work really hard. And what happens when we go too far with that energy is overwork. Overwork causes stress. It's not a good look. It really isn't. When we start overworking and causing a lot of stress, what we start doing is limiting our imagination. And then when we start limiting our imagination, we start closing our mind off to new ideas, because you see, we're in that work mode. Again, not a good look. We also become argumentative and just too serious. That's not where we need to be. This is not where we need to be. And honestly, this is how 4 vibrations get taken advantage of by people. They get taken advantage of by someone close, because other people will spot that vibration of the 4 and be like, you will do a lot of work. I'm going to hand this over to you. Whether they're doing it intentionally or not, this is where that 4 vibration comes in and will just take over, get really serious, get all the work done, and somebody else will claim the glory. This has happened a time or two. It has. So that's the 4 vibration. And it is a really good vibration. If you stay practical and you do add in a little bit of fun, all work and no play, it's not good for anyone, then you're going to do fine. Now, with that 22 vibration, when we're adding in that 22 energy, the 22 mantra is, I am the torch of discovery. I love that. But I'm not done. Sorry. I am the torch of discovery and healing within my world. But the torch of discovery. Oh yeah. That's a good line. So the 22 is a spiritual master. It's a master healer. And honestly, and it is a master builder on some levels. It's not like the 44, the builder, the alchemist, the architect. This is a different kind of builder, because again, this is just a higher vibration of its counterpart, the 4. So the 22 is all about building and strengthening relationships. Whether those relationships are romantic, friendships, family, excuse me, it doesn't matter. Any kind of relationship or partnership that Spirit wants to honor, 22 is here to help build it and strengthen it. We love that. The 22 vibration wants to help humanity towards real positive change. This is a vibration of, it's practical wisdom. It's also very luminary, highly intuitive. So you're going to feel a lot of that this month. You're going to feel all of that where you're wanting to be an arbitrator. You're wanting to help people out. And you're listening to your guides, because they're in it to win it with you this month. Well, in October. I know. We're almost there. It's fine. The lesson of the 22 is to push through any procrastination or feelings of overwhelmment in order to embrace your true life's purpose. Now that does lead me to the shadow sides of the 22, which, guess what? Procrastination, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like there's too many problems to solve, so it's easy to give up, and just worry yourself into a frenzy. That's going to be challenging for you. It is, because you are you're very artistic, you're very creative, and you're all about self-expression. Life Path 3, this is just who you are. You're all about self-expression and wanting everyone to speak their truth, to say, this is how I feel, how can I get that across to you? So that self-expression includes and is not limited to artwork, music, speaking engagements, or even writing. So any kind of self-expression that helps you communicate your thoughts and emotions very authentically, that's where you're all about. It is. And you're a natural storyteller, Life Path 3. And I know you know this about yourself. But what I do love about the Life Path 3 is that you know how to get success in unconventional ways. You know how to find success in unconventional ways. This month for you in October is really going to help you build. It's going to help you put in the energy and the manifesting to finding that success in an unconventional way. Just keep your mind open. The mantra of the 3 is communicating emotions openly and letting go of judgments. Wait, that's not the mantra. I'm so sorry. I should put my glasses on. The mantra of the 3 is I am creativity and vibrant expression, sharing my authentic voice freely. That's the mantra of the 3. The lesson of the 3 is communicating emotions openly and letting go of judgments of the self and others. Because remember, your shadow sides are, once you start judging yourself so harshly and you judge yourself so badly that like you're in the corner of your mind cowering, just going, oh my gosh, everything is bad. That now you're judging everyone else. Now you're out there just like judging other people harshly too. Hold on to that, because that's not what we want to manifest more of in October. No. A shadow side is when you're unable to speak your truth or communicate openly, then you start to get really pessimistic, you start to get gossipy and exaggerate. And the thing about it is when this starts to happen, it's usually because you're too scattered. It's usually because you have spread yourself too thin and you've gotten involved with too many projects, too many things that are taking up a lot of time and a lot of energy. You need to do what we do with our computers, and you need to close some of those tabs and work on one thing at a time, especially in October, especially during this time. This is going to be a tipping point. It is. So let's see what we have in the way of advice cards for you. I know this is a rather long little reading, and it's usually when I have like when somebody gets a month that is a master number and its counterpart, it gets long and lengthy because then I have to explain 2 instead of 1. Ooh, Yimanya, a golden opportunity. I love this for you. A golden opportunity in a 22-4 month. That is amazing. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. It's a combination of law of attraction and manifesting. But the thing is, you've been manifesting something. You've been working towards it. Don't not walk through the door when it opens up for you. Don't ignore that. balance and practicality. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I just got a little excited, a little too ahead of myself. Full moon in Pisces. Let's see what that says. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, full moon in Pisces. Okay, got to get out the glasses because, reading stuff wrong. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is like the Two of Pentacles kind of vibe here. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a more concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issues may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act. For everyone's sake. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Well. I do love that. And I love that these cards match. Oh my gosh. I mean, she's a mermaid. She's in the ocean. This is Pisces. And the colors match. So, here we are. Here we're going into this Life Path 3. This is going to be a very interesting month. Can't wait. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to drop in the middle of the month for your mid-month numerology check-in. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.